That's a tool. That's argillite. That's a tool. The only things I've got with me is this Miklik Guard jacket, which is waterproof. It's actually fireproof as well. Has a hood for rain, so you can sleep in it. I've got a jersey underneath that. In my top pocket I've got my glasses. I've got a belt here to hold my pants up, and I've got a pair of boots and some thick socks. It's actually quite hot right now, but it's going to get cold tonight, so that's why I'm dressed fully. The only other thing I have with me is this life jacket in case I'm silly enough to embark and go out in the ocean to try to catch a fish. I've got no fishing line or anything. And last of all, I've got in the top pocket here a cell phone which is switched off and it's on airplane mode. It's purely a safety backup should I need to contact somebody. There's an abundance of passion fruit here. This is not a bad place to sleep either. Yeah. Okay. One thing I know from being a pig hunter is that pigs love to sleep on this stuff. You get enough of it and it makes a good comfortable bed. Ah, this stuff's cutty. If I don't get a good night's sleep, I'll be a very uncomfortable boredom. Ah, shit! Tomorrow. Fuck, that cut's worse than a paper cut, you pussy clay. Look at this dude flying over the top of me. And here I am with a bunch of bloody toy making a bed like a primitive man, and he's up there flying free as a bird. That's cool. The things us humans do. Right, let's make a bed under this bush here. There's a natural cover in here, so this is where we're going to go tonight. Right, before I stick my bedding on, I want to just lie down and see how that feels, if that feels comfortable or not. Feels like shit. Digging ground definitely gets damper. Right, we've got this mildly acceptable now, so the first thing I'm going to put down is this broom before I put down my toy. You can never have enough of this stuff for a bed, I can tell you. Certainly got plenty of passion fruit in my bed, enough to give you a real guts ache. Actually not bad, better than I thought it would be. That's the bed sorted. I'm thirsty as I'm trying to find some water. That's the most important thing, is to find some water. Oh, this looks more promising. Oh yeah, fresh water. Oh yes, look at this. Happy days. It's not a lot, but it's fresh water. That's the whole. It's sort of salty a little bit. Can't be salt water. That's. Oh, it's got bird shit in it. That's why. Maybe it's this bird shit that's it's running through. It tastes like very sulphury, like bird shit, but it's definitely fresh water. That's a game changer. Like this. Oh, that's all clay there, so that's good. We can use clay. Clay's good. Beautiful. See if that fills up with water. The plastic up there, that would be very useful. Don't know how to get it down though, because it's a sheer bank, straight up and down. I can't climb up that. It's just a straight face. I've got to go around the top and get up there maybe, but not really worth risking it. That would be good to have for a roof of the hut though. This can go on for a long time. Got it. Good enough to get it down. We've loosened it up a little bit, but it ain't going to come down. Oh, close. Got it again. Too much energy expended trying to get that extra bit of tarpaulin. It'd be good to have, but I can't get it. Just the simplest of things you really appreciate when you go away with nothing, like a drink of water. I can feel I've got a headache because I've only been like 4 hours without a drink, but I'm already thirsty. Normally I'm good at going without water too, but for some reason today, because I can't get it, I'm more thirsty. It's not real clean. It's got that bird shit bouquet about it. Shag shit. Oh. Fuck, that's good. Need some more of that. Having that fresh water, not that it's that fresh, there's a difference between this being successful and me packing it in. It's not a bad view, is it? Sun's gone down and I'm going to bed. It's a lot of hard work making a clay pot and finding water. The little things. Good night. Good morning. Day 2. There's fish out there right now. I know, because that's where I go fishing. Heaps of fish. Now, I've walked on this place before quite a few times, and just about every time I've walked here I've found either a sinker or someone's hooked. Guess what? This morning, bloody nothing. This is where normally people would get their stuff stuck, because people fish off the point over here. Well, there we've got it. Mussels. Hundreds of mussels. They're not big mussels, but that's a feed right there. But I don't want to harvest these now because I'm not hungry. But I know it's a food source I can come back to. That was just what I was looking for. Perfect. Well, we've got a sinker, we just don't have a fish hook. Here we go. Goes right through it. So we've got 2 sinkers. That's a Pacific oyster. That's the first thing I've eaten on my camping trip. Good. And zinc. High in zinc. That's what you need for your immune system, is lots of zinc. Another Pacific oyster. There's actually a lot of Pacific oysters out here, so I'm not going to starve on this camping trip. I've spent probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half, right to the point to here. And other than some sinkers, I've actually found nothing. Not a piece of fishing line, not a hook, nothing. So it's not looking very promising. It's typical, isn't it? Because normally even just coming down here to check the sea, I'll find something, and when I need it, nothing at all. This bit of water here is landlocked. So if there was a flounder or something there, we might be able to catch it. I'm not sure how. but it's completely landlocked. Old mate there just caught a little fish just now. I've seen stingray in these ponds actually. What is that, a herring? Yellow-eyed mullet, just moving along past me here. Got plenty of burley on this rock here. Lots of crabs. Didn't take long for them to get there. Hundreds of crabs. Oh, they could smell it. But no fish. Oh well, we fed the crabs this morning if we didn't do anything else. Didn't take them long to find it, did it? There's 23 shags here. That many shags could catch enough fish to feed you for a couple of months. They are prolific fisher birds and they know what time to go out and when to catch the fish. And I follow them in my kayak generally when I'm fishing. Temperature's already about 25, 26 degrees and it's only maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. It's really heating up and the sun is fierce, so I can tell that it's going to be a hot day. Going to go right down the end here and see if we can find something on the beach, something we can use. That's the second orange I found washed up. Nah, it's rotten. Yuck. Nothing worse than rotten citrus. This is becoming a really awesome holiday. There's no one on the beach. I've got the whole place to myself. Got fresh water. It's warm. There's food all around me. I'm not even hungry anyway. At this temperature you don't burn much energy. This is a great time of the year to test yourself and go away with nothing and see how it goes. I can see a mussel boy down here on the beach. Down there. I'm hoping that it's intact. It's probably got a big massive hole in it and full of stones and stuff because generally they get snapped up pretty quick. But if it's washed up and it's good, I could use it to maybe make a raft, although two would be better than one because one, I don't know how I'd do it, but anyway, we'll go and see what it's like. I'm finding all these oranges washed up on the beach. Look over here, like heaps of them. 1, 2, 3. Did someone lose a load of oranges? This one okay? It's not bad. There's another one here. Oh, you can smell it's a little bit. No, it's going off. No, it's rotten citrus, I think. There's another one here, look. Yeah, nah. 3 oranges, but they're rotten. They smell off. Can't eat those. That's a shame because that would have been really good. You can smell it going off. Bugger. No. Got a bit excited then over nothing. We'll go and see what this mussel boy's doing. Yeah, she's broken. It's got a big hole in the side of it. Bugger. Yeah. It's a shame. I wonder if we could use just half of it. She's split round to there. So, I wonder if we could cut that out. What if we could cut it out like somehow find something to cut that out and make it into a little kayak. Is there any holes in the bottom of it? Yeah, we might be able to do something out of that. It's only the top part's damaged, but I've got nothing to cut it. If I had a knife I could. I could make a knife maybe, then we can make a boat out of it. These mussels have been living on for ages. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? It'd be virtually impossible to cut that with a rock. Need to find something I could cut that out. If I can cut that out, I can make a little boat out of it, because the rest would float me. Wouldn't be great, but I need something to cut it with. Well, keep looking. We know it's there. No one's going to take it because it's broken. So based on that, we might better find something to cut it with. A saw would be ideal, but we're not going to find a saw here. A knife, not really, even a knife wouldn't. You need something to saw it with. I think I just found my new hut. Oh, look at this. Oh, 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 wow. Look at this. This is a find. Someone's been down here already having a beer and eating sultanas. Leave their mess down there, dirty bastards. People. Sparkling duet lemon. That can, I can use that. Someone's been down here. Probably kids, eh? They've made a hut and they've bought this foam. This foam is going to be so much more comfortable to sleep in. Oh man, that's a real find actually. Look at this. Oh, thanks kids, but next time take your rubbish. There's a beautiful mattress here. It's so cool. I wonder if they spent the night down here. A real good score. I could make a lure out of that if I had a hook and some line. And a piece of wood like that could be used for a paddle. Actually for anything. I'll keep that. Someone's bait packet. Rubbish. There's no rubbish tins along here, but I'll take that anyway. And it looks like there's water. Another fresh water source down here. Oh yes, look at this. This is way better than the other one. Shit, yes. Oh wow. There's a pond up in here. Check this out. This is fresh water. Oh yes. Oh wow. Really? Look at this. Oh, it's real fresh water. Yeah. Not sure about the taste of that. I don't know. A little bit dodgy. It's a bit funky. I don't know if I trust it or not. The other water tasted fresher, but this looks better. The other one tastes more like bird shit. This tastes like I've probably got, if there's anything bad in it, I've probably got it in my mouth and in my system anyway, so fuck it. Well, that's a good thing to find. It can also wash in here as well. This is really a good score. Water by the sea. I knew there'd be places that would run out. This is really plentiful. It's right up in here. Oh, where there's water, there's normally animals and plants and stuff growing. So it's a good find. Got the whole beach to myself. All this bush in here. Got to be possums in there. There's probably rabbits in there too. There's actually a fire ban here in Tasman, which I'm kind of grateful for because I didn't really want to rub sticks together. Having said that, I could make a fire with my glasses easy enough. They're magnification enough to do it, but anything I catch here is going to be eaten raw, whether it's fish or shellfish. Therefore I'm not going to try and catch a possum or a rabbit. There's no point. I mean, I would eat the liver of those animals raw if I was really desperate, but I think there's enough stuff to forage on the coast without having to get any meat. One thing I'm starting to miss now is a coffee. It's the only thing I'm missing is a coffee. I realised I didn't think about that before I set off. I thought I'd missed my bed, but actually I slept reasonably okay last night, but I do miss a coffee. Look at this iron sand here. This is all iron sand. That's iron. That's actually the first bit of string I found. Just wondering if I could... Nah, there's not enough there. Keep it in my pocket anyway. all this coast and still no fishing line or hooks. Amazing, I haven't found something. That's the first thing I've found to do with fishing. It's a popper. I think that's what they're called. I'm not sure, I don't use them. I found some the other day actually. People put their line through it. So where's the rest of it? Is it somewhere around here? I'll have a good look around here because this washed up. Maybe it's somewhere in here. Sit down! Sit down! That'll do. She's a lovely dog. Oh yeah, I can see. How you going?
I feel like I know you because I watch you all the time.
Oh yeah?
I'm Marty, I got this back here.
Oh nice.
Bindi, come here.
Nice place for a batch. I've stumbled across Marty here. He actually watches the channel. And you're from Wellington, mate, are you?
Yeah.
And you made this, bud?
Yeah.
Well, see, I was looking at those mussel boys there, and that's a great setup. That's a great setup. This roughing it's going away with nothing has turned out to be actually pretty bloody good. They've got an awesome batch here. Oh mate, you don't know how good that tastes. I've been missing it. I've only been one day without a coffee and it's like I'm thinking about my throat cut. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Cool.
Either.
Yeah. No, the coffee's I was expecting I'm not going to get a coffee on this mission. Day 2 I've already got a coffee. That's me sorted. So Marty gave me a coffee, but he also gave me that. Actually his wife Lorraine gave me a coffee. A saw. He offered me a fishing line too, but that wouldn't quite feel right. The saw's a pretty big break for me because possibly I can make that buoy now into something I can paddle around. We'll see how we go. We'll keep that anyway. Use it for something, not sure what yet. Cuts it beautifully, but I'm not going to cut it yet because it's hot and it's a bit of work to cut the whole lot out, and there's no point making a boat until I've actually got some fishing line to fish out there. I'm just going to conserve my energy and come back to this, and hopefully no one takes it because there's a few people coming along the beach now. As you can see, as the day heats up, tourists come along and somebody might take it for a planter. It's about 1 kilometre away from where my hut is, so I'm going to keep on trying to find a fishing line, but I am going to take this back to my house because this is a mattress. This is a keel of a boat. It's got screws in it. Can you make a fish hook out of one of those? Oh, can we even get them out of there? Probably not. Oh man, that is so much more comfortable if I can get it straight. It's not a straight piece, but that's going to be so much better on my hips. It's the middle of the day and I've walked since early this morning, about 7 o'clock, not that early, and I still haven't found fishing line, a hook. I've got some sinkers there and I'm tired, so I'm going to have a midday sleep and then resume my search for some line and some rope. I would like to find some rope too. These vines above me, this passion fruit vine, maybe I can use that. Don't know yet. These vines, maybe that actually works. Yeah, a few passion fruit on the ground here too. Maybe that one there's ready for eating. Tastes like shit. I haven't found any ripe ones yet. I reckon the possums are eating them all. Right, I'll save my battery and report back later. Last night I powdered clay in here. I'm going to put this in the stone here. I put the clay in so I could actually work it to hold the water in better and make it an edge. So later on it should purify as it runs out, hopefully. We should be able to get more in here. Put a solid bottom on it. Come back to that later and see how it is. It's not the clearest of waters, but should be alright. It's probably got lots of minerals in it. It's probably good for you. Tastes bloody good. Now that my little clay pot's hardened by the sun, didn't take long, only 12 hours and it's hard enough. I can fill up again. If that floats, that would be a good side rigger for my boat. Let's see how much it floats. It's not enough buoyancy, it needs more than that. That won't work, I need more buoyancy than that. It floats, but not really enough. Just come down here and this bloke here's go. You on, buddy? Look like it, eh? You are too. Does it feel like a snapper, or has it got the nod? Come off, just drop it. Spat it out. Bugger. Oh well, hopefully you guys get a snag so I can come back later and finish your gear. I'll keep looking for bits of string and stuff. Nice to meet you.
Catch you later.
See you, mate. Can use this. Where'd you find that, mate?
It's just on those in behind those logs where we were sitting.
Shit, yeah.
There you go.
Bloody hell, awesome, thank you. Yeah, I can use that. It's a bit of an old fishing rod, isn't it? It's a handle of a broken fishing rod. Thank you very much. And it's got string on it. Score. Rope. String, gut. Woohoo! Gut, I got gut. Holy shit. I've been looking for 2 days, sunburnt, windswept, and I've actually got gut. Oh, there's a hook. Oh look, there's a hook. Oh, fuck, it's a fucking hook. I'm shaky. Oh, there's 2 hooks, got 2 hooks in it. Fuck. Oh, you're joking me. We've got 2 hooks and string. There's 3. It's a flasher. Oh, mate. More shaky. Far out. I just about had given up on finding some fishing line, and 2 days of looking up and down the beach, getting sunburnt, walking for miles. And look at this. Are they all right? Maybe they're too rusty. Maybe they're fucked. Nah, man, these will clean up good. These will clean up good. Look at that. That'll catch a fish. We are in business, man. That'll catch a fish. Shit, yeah. Oh man, we can sharpen those up. Piece of piss. We've got 3, and we've got some gut. That's useful. That's a bag. Just found it in this hill. This hill by this the high side of the beach here. These here are the karaka nuts. Māori have known how to process these, but you've got to know what you're doing, otherwise you can be quite sick. You can eat them, they are edible, but it's a process. and I'm not confident to do it and risk getting sick, so I'm not going to eat them, but they are edible. Cape gooseberries. Jackpot. Jackpot. Heaps. Oh yes. This is good. These guys are all ripe. So that colour, they're yellow inside. On the ground, there's just plenty of them. Jackpot. Oh yeah. This is coastal foraging at its best, folks. That's the shape of the leaf, and you'll find them on the coast, just before you get to the beach. We've got a full bag, and we've got flax. How cool is that? Flax. And a whole load of these little beauties. I'm going to eat those when I've caught some fish or I've had some oysters and mussels. 6 o'clock in the evening and the wind has come up quite a bit. I'll get out of here and just shelter for a minute. I found some rope, which is awesome, and I just found some fishing gut, which has taken me 2 days to find, but I've got 3 hooks, which is 2 more than I needed. So we've got these here. This is very light. It's almost like balsa wood. I'm sure it's going to float good. It's actually rotting. It's falling to bits. It's rotten. But for what I want, it'll work. It's got a bit of that stuff going it too. That fungus. And there's another one, which is a bit stronger but also light. Got our saw from our mate, and I'm going to start on this now. I also found this too. This piece of rope here, which is not very long, but I can use that. And I found some catgut, probably 20 feet in a tangle. It's in the hut. So it's taken 2 days. At 7 o'clock at night, it's taken 2 days to get to this point. Right, I've got to make a decision now. Do I go out to the point while it's low tide and harvest mussels to eat? That's out there. We know they're out there. Or do I keep working and get this boat built today and not eat today? I had 1 oyster and a cup of coffee today, and the oyster wasn't very big. That's all I've had. I have got some fruit, but I'm not going to eat fruit on an empty stomach. A, because it's acidic, and B, because of the sugar content will put me up and then I'll go into a big low. So what I'm decided to do is, actually, while I'm talking to you, I'm making this up as I go along, but I've decided I'm just going to start making this boat right now, tear into it, and keep on going. It'll take me quite a while. I've got a saw, I've got some rope, I've got some plastic, and I've got a lot of motivation to do this, so we'll tear into it right now. We can use this for one paddle, one side, and that for the other side. We've got it cleared out. It's got lots of sand in it. Get that out, that should be good. Now these mussels are all still alive on here. Mussels are good bait. good. Fuck. Ah! Fuck. If this breaks again, it's going to be a single paddle because I'm running out of daylight, I'm running out of energy, and I just wanted to test my boat so I can plan my day tomorrow. That noise you can hear is the shags above me. I don't mind a shag. Just don't want it to split. Could actually cut another section of wood out of there, but the other one worked without doing it, so we should better get it down there. So here we go. It's also got to have some pressure to hold it. Oh shit, I think it's going to be a single paddle, guys. Maybe just go that far there and be happy with it, eh? Right, let's see if this boat works, eh? If I can get it down to the water without it falling to bits, I'll be a happy boy. Drop me paddle. I don't think I've ever been so excited in my life to launch a boat. I mean, is it going to float's always the question. Is it going to be deep enough here, or do I have to go out to sea? This is pretty shallow. It's a good testing place. Oh, look at that, doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. Wow. This is good. Right, we're going to get in and see if we can paddle it without it tipping over. I suppose we can take that sand out. Jeez. This is crazy. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. We can get, I think this is too far on the way that side there. I think we need to change this a bit. Maybe take that off. Yeah, that's got to come out. We're going to take that off. She works. That was a good idea to secure it, but it just doesn't free up the paddle, so I'm going to take that off. Righto. I've taken that off and put it on the front. Try it again, see how it goes. Hardest thing is to get in without tipping over because it's very wobbly. Get arse over very easy in this. There we go. Oh, that's better. Oh yes. Yeah, this works. Paddle's perfect. Look at this. Oh yeah. I'm loving it. Oh man, this is going to work great. We'll better catch fish in this tomorrow. And there's enough room there. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a wet ass, so we're taking a bit of water in the bottom, are we? Oh, don't tell me she's leaking. Oh, just a bit of wet sand, that's all. Cool. How cool's that? But it ain't no Prowler 13, but it's a means to get out and try and catch fish. Next thing I'm going to go do is go and fix up my rod. It actually works. It actually works. We can go out and catch fish tomorrow. Oh, I'm so stoked. Oh, we'll go back in now and man, I'm just so stoked. It's actually reasonably stable. It's not bad at all. Pretty stoked. Well, she's an absolute success. It's not the most stable as I was hoping. Goes those ways a little bit, but tomorrow, if the wind isn't blowing, we can catch fish in this. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Something you find on the beach, you can actually make a little boat. But when we catch fish, that'll have to be seen to be believed. It may not be as easy as I'm thinking in my head. We'll see how we go. Another day in paradise. Conditions this morning are good for this, but I just don't know how it's going to go, to tell you guys the truth. It's not a stable boat at all. It might fall to bits before I even get down to the beach. Hopefully no stingrays out here. There's a lot of stingrays around here. Shit, jeez, nearly asked over then. Whew. We're back on the beach before I even get going. Okay. Okay, we're onto it. Can't believe it's working. I'm outside of the main breakers and I haven't tipped over. I'm going to head out as far as I can go. There's some birds working right out there, but I don't know if I'll make it. I'm sort of drifting anyway. Steerage of this is not that flash. Sort of turn around and around, but it's all trial and error. Right, let's go out and catch some fish. I've taken the stance of sitting down inside the pod. It's not comfortable, but it creates a lower centre of gravity, making it less likely to capsize as I get out deeper now. And I'm getting out deeper. Still got a wee way to go where I think the fish will be, but we're getting there slowly. She's no Prowler 13, this baby. Gonna go further out. I fished for about 20 minutes without even a bite. I'm in too shallow water still. Okay, Robinson Crusoe, let's get some fish. Let's see what mussel bait's like. How deep is it here, Mob? Very deep. That's my spear hook, we'll take that out of there. Still going down. On the bottom there. First bites this morning. Cool. Oh, yep. Is he on? Got a fish! Got a fish! Yeah! What have we got? Doesn't feel that big. Oh, could be a snapper, I reckon. Shit! This is not ideal hand line. Yeah, little panty. Oh, hard on the hands. Little panty, look at that. Beauty. Oh, he's legal too. Happy days, he's a legal sized fish. Geez, how we can do this, Clay? Oh yeah. G'day, mate. Don't come off. Stay on, stay on. Get you in the bloody... God. Oh, look at this. We caught one. We fucking caught one. Brilliant. The only way I can do this is bite his head. I haven't got a knife. Get the gills. Hey, bro. Wow. I can't believe I've actually managed to catch a fish. Anyway, I don't want to get a spike on my face, but he's dead. Gonna take his gills out and bleed him. Well, let's get that line back down and see if we can catch another one. Oh, oh, good nod. Gee, that nearly pulled the bloody boat over. Shit, I need to get this thing around the right way. I can't fish like that. Maybe took me muscle. Just found a new way I can actually stand up. I can actually sit on the edge of the boat. Although it's dodgy, you've got to make sure you don't get a wave. We're still going, we're still floating, but that was bloody close. Just these here have come loose with the waves. Down the side here you can see they've come loose. And they're supposed to hold them in tight. And that one's come loose on that side. This side here is still holding, but this side here definitely come loose. And I could probably do it better. It's come off there, so the whole boat turned that way. It's not supposed to. That's supposed to hold it down tight. Well, actually this side here holds that one tight, but it didn't. Anyway, we didn't tip over completely, so we're all good. Get some fishing in again now. We've got the thing bailed out. Oh geez, I don't want to get pulled over again. Feels like a snapper. Bigger than the last one by quite a bit. You can tell by the nod. It's definitely a snapper. Yeah, there he goes. Gotcha, buddy. That's actually all we need is two, because we've got no place to keep them. So I'm going to paddle back in and stop fishing. They're not the biggest ones in the world, but whoa! Shit! That's the second time it's happened. Lucky we're in close. That's what I was talking about, being unstable. I'm taking a bit of water in. Not too much. Too easy. Oh, it's a beautiful craft. We did it. Anybody watching this and thinking about making a boat like this with a muscle buoy, I strongly don't recommend it. It's very, very dangerous. It can tip over either way, but it can also tip over this way, like that way, because it's round. You've got to keep your balance the whole time. This was a exercise for me, just to see if it's possible to go camping with nothing and make a hut and get my food and all that, and I've done that. Haven't eaten it yet. But I just don't want young people watching this thinking, right, I'm going to make a boat out of a muscle buoy. The other thing too is that during the summer I kayak fish every day just about, so my paddling is quite, my paddling muscles are quite, seasoned to paddling a lot. So I was built up for this. I wasn't actually sure I was even going to do this in this trip. I was just lucky I found a muscle buoy there. I didn't even know I was going to find one, so it could have been a raft made out of something else, but I knew I was going to go out into the water and try and catch fish. That's why I took a life jacket and a personal locator beacon. Beautiful day, eh? See any fish in there, guys? Did we catch anything? Oh, didn't I? Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those there, you can eat those too, yeah?
Can you eat them?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. In Germany, they're expensive to buy.
That's the blue ones, isn't it?
No, that's the green one. See the green lip?
Oh, that's the green one?
Yeah, the blue ones aren't so good. These are
Yeah.
better. I knew you guys were going to come down this morning, so that's why I took two. Otherwise, I would have just taken one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is lovely.
So how many of you are you? Just three?
We are four.
Four. Oh, okay, well, you take the bigger one then.
But
Yeah.
we're happy with the smaller one, honestly. You have the big one.
No,
You're
it's
a
okay.
survivor, yeah?
That's enough fish for me for a day, that smaller one.
Oh, goodness.
There you go. Another way you can do it if you're in a survival situation is you can push your hand in there and pull the guts out through here, like this here.
Yeah.
And this is the fish's liver. That there's got
Lots of iron.
Really good stuff. That's the first thing I've eaten in a long time. That's actually a really good thing to eat. So it's actually gutted now. Oh, that tastes delicious. That's really good. And oh man, it's nice. So you can eat the liver. It's really nice.
It must be after you have not eaten for 2 days. Must be very nice.
Oh, sweet, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's the first thing I've eaten. That's its heart. You can eat that too.
Yep.
Of course, in our Western society, we don't eat all that, and that's because we are programmed not to. But it's actually the most nutritious part of the fish you could eat is the internal organs. The same with an animal. How cool is that? Oh, I've got a fish for myself, and I was able to give these lovely people one for their family. It's a mum and 2 kids, and I guess Dad will cook it, or maybe she'll cook it. She's from Germany. I met her last night on the beach, and I said, could I get a coffee in the morning? She said yes. So I thought, well, I'll catch 2 fish and give one to her. But she didn't give me a coffee. That's okay, she doesn't drink coffee. I think she was joking. The kids are just going up to have a look at my hut. It's exciting for the kids to see stuff like this. The spines are deadly. That one there got me. Oh, that crab's trying to get me too. Mussel. We're at that time. It's been 3 days, a whole lot of work for one whole meal. And let me show you what that meal is. So for the entree, we're starting off with snapper eyes, which is one of my favourites, although I do prefer them cooked to raw. Then we've got these beautiful freshly shucked mussels. Over here to the main attraction, sashimi. Okay, you sashimi chefs and masters out there, my apologies, this has not been cut up very well. It's been cut up with a rock. But that's our sashimi. And then for dessert, we've got Cape gooseberries and some banana passion fruit. Now I know you're probably all salivating like me. While I've been here for the last 3 days, I've had 1 cup of coffee, 1 oyster, and this morning I had a liver and heart out of a snapper. But this is what we're going to start with, the entree, which is my favourite. That's the snapper's eye. So we can eat everything in there except the actual lens and the hard pupil. Mmm. 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 Can't eat that. Mmm. And the hard lens. But everything else we're getting is very, very high in omega-3. Oh, delicious. Mmm. Probably my favourite part of the fish. Oh, and when you haven't eaten, mussels next. I've got a bee hanging around me. Mmm. These mussels are they're green lip mussels, very good for arthritis, just good for you all round actually, high in zinc. Mmm. What a treat. Mmm. Oh, sweet. Let's try a Cape gooseberry with mussel, mix it up. Doesn't work. Right, the fish, the main star of the attraction. I've got a whole power shell full of beautiful snapper. Oh man. Oh, what I'd give for a little bit of wasabi and soy, but hey, this is delicious. Oh man. Oh shit, that's good. I didn't realise how hungry I was. I'm going to try and mix it up with the Cape gooseberry and see if that works. Mmm. Now that's interesting. Try that again. That's very interesting. Oh, I like that. That works. Let's try it with a bit of banana passion fruit. Oh, that's horrible. No, doesn't go with banana passion fruit. Oh no, that's not good. Don't do that. Oh, I need to have some. Just like this. I'm liking the Cape gooseberry with a snapper. Yeah, it worked. That's the first. But I'm going to chow this down and then decide what my next move is. I've still got some fish wings and frame I could use for bait to do more fishing. For bait, not sure yet. Fires are strictly prohibited here. There's a fire risk, and so this whole mission has been done without a fire. And it's kind of nice because normally all your clothes and that stinks of campfire smoke, and it doesn't. It just smells of sea air. Well, I'm going to eat this and decide my next move. The tide is coming in, and as you can see, there's only a very small window of opportunity to get through here before it goes right up to the bank and you can't get past. It's time for me to break camp. One thing I've really gained from this experience is an appreciation for the people that were here before us, our ancestors that lived off the land. I've used man-made things. I've been helped by other people that have given me things. I came here going camping with nothing except a life jacket and a camera to film it and the clothes I was wearing. But to be honest, it would have been impossible if I hadn't used man-made items. Think about the Māori that were here and the Maori that lived off the land, made their own fish hooks. Incredible. And I was lucky on day 2 I found this. So that gave me something more comfortable to sleep in. And I also met Marty, and Marty gave me this, which I'll give back to him. I couldn't have made my boat without that. That was my bed on day 1, and that was my drinking pot. Anyway, I am cleaning stuff up. I'm not going to leave anything here that I've gathered. Everything can go back because it doesn't belong in this environment. I'm taking everything. I'm going to break the boat down and get out of here, leaving the place tidy that was when I got here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a crack yourself, go camping with nothing, see how you get on. Next time I might even make it harder for myself and only use stuff that I make, primitive styles. We'll see how it goes. It was hard enough doing this one, so maybe not. We'll see. Depends on how enthusiastic I am. Be good, can't be good, be careful. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And join up on my Patreon, because that's how I make these videos. That's what keeps this whole thing going. Thank you very much. See you later. Right, bus camp.